hello everyone. Dawn Epting here. Thank you guys so much as always for watching. I wanted to come and talk from the topic infinite possibilities today. Infinite possibilities, and hopefully by the end of this video we'll be reminded that that is the key to receiving the desires of our heart, knowing that there are infinite possibilities. And I wanted to start with a quote. It reads, I have some things written here. It reads, life is a matter of choices, and every choice you make makes you. Life is a matter of choices, and every choice that you make makes you. And that's from John C. Maxwell, motivational speaker and author. So we do realize that we have possibilities in life. We have choices, we have possibilities. And this title actually comes from a book that was entitled Infinite Possibilities, even though I don't reference any of the material in this video from the book. It was a book that was written, so that's where the title comes from. So life is a matter of choices, the quote that I started off with. And I have written here, the stories we constantly tell ourselves that become ingrained in our thinking and our emotions. So life is all about choices, or really about the stories that we tell ourselves that become ingrained in our thinking and our emotions, or our subconscious, our heart, essentially. So number one, I have written here, we control the narrative. We control the narrative of our story, whether good or bad. We control the narrative, and we have infinite possibilities. Every conceivable possibility for your life has always existed from the foundation of the world, and it already exists, whether good or bad, whether you being successful in a career, or struggling financially, or with abundant health and well-being, or not. Every possibility already exists. This is what I want to emphasize. First, it's a matter of which one you tap into or focus on. It's like I always compare it to radio stations. The one that you tune into is the one that you will hear and experience in your life, even though the other ones exist. It's which one are you focused on, which frequency, so to speak, which vibration are you tuned into. So we have to know that all possibilities, all things exist. And this is actually a scripture. It says all things are possible. All things are possible. Whatever you can think, whether good or bad, it's possible. Whatever you can think and feel and believe, it's possible for you. So we have to know that all possibilities exist already. So we control the narrative. Everything has already been deposited on the inside of you. It's already there. Every conceivable desire of your heart, it's already there. It's a matter of what will you focus on? What will you believe? You have that power. There is a speaker that always says the same power that creates worlds resides within you. Every possibility resides within you. What choice will you make? What story will you tell yourself in order to experience, if you want to experience the results that you would like in life? What stories will you tell yourself? The story that you're always rejected? Will you tell yourself the story that you can't be successful, because you don't have the education or you don't have the social circle? Or will you tell yourself the story that you've always been accepted in the beloved, that people gravitate towards you, that you are already successful on the inside, and that, you have abundance, you have whatever it takes, you have the necessary just by virtue of being who you are. You have infinite worth and value to become or see or experience that success on the outside, because what we feel and meditate on and see on the inside and feel, that's what appears in our external world anyway. So all those possibilities are already inside of you. Number two, the key to tapping into our desires or the results we want is the negative opinions of others have no bearing on your life unless you internalize their stories. Excuse me. So the negative opinions of others have no bearing on your life unless you internalize their stories. Um, Often things that are said about us or what we think people are thinking about us, they have no, we think on those things and we may feel those negative emotions, whether it's of anger or hurt or whatever the case may be. But those things have no bearing in our lives unless we internalize their stories and start internalizing those feelings. Your thoughts and feelings, this is what I've written here, bring things into physical manifestation. Your thoughts and feelings brings things into physical manifestations, events, circumstances, conditions. It's based on your thoughts and feelings. You don't have to internalize what other people say or think that they think about you. Because only your thoughts and feelings will bring the possibilities that you want or don't want into physical manifestation in your life. In his book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, the author talks about, Joseph Murphy talks about, you are the only thinker in your universe, no one else. And you determine the course and the outcome of your life based on your thoughts and feelings, no one else's. When people make statements, negative statements to you and give their negative opinions about you, about your life, you can choose to immediately reject those things, not think on those things anymore, or you can internalize them and allow those thoughts and those negative emotions to go into your heart. So you get to choose again. You get to choose. And finally, number 3, one of the thoughts I had is you were born worthy. You were born worthy. And let me take a moment and stop and say, hit the subscribe button underneath this video if you'd like to receive future videos, and hit the bell to receive notifications for future videos. So you were born worthy, number 3. You were born worthy to manifest your heart's desires. You were born worthy. There is nothing you need to do to manifest your heart's desires. You were already born worthy and more than enough. You simply need to receive that fact that you are worthy, you were born worthy, and let go of the mistakes and unworthiness of your past. Often we don't know we were born worthy because we've endured years of criticism, of negativity from others, of judgment, of self-doubt based on the comments that we receive and the treatment that we receive from other people. But today, you live in the present, not the past or the future. There is only a now moment. The past exists only in your memory. The future exists in your anticipation. But now, you're in this moment, right now, the present moment. You can make a decision to receive your heart's desire right now in this moment based on knowing that you've always been worthy. You were born worthy. You were born worthy, and you're worthy to receive. I'd like to kind of end with a quote, and it says, you're worthy of greatness, even if you don't see it yet. You are worthy of greatness, even if you don't see it yet. And that quote is by Lauren Jarvis Gibson. So some of these concepts are in my book, Never Doubt Your Value, You Are More Than Enough. It's available on Amazon or by clicking below. And feel free to get that book, but know that there are infinite possibilities. All things already exist, all possibilities for your life, but it's your tapping into what you want to receive and staying tuned to that frequency that will manifest, and knowing that you are worthy within, that will bring about the physical experience. Manifestation experience, because it's already there inside of you, that you want to receive in your life. So feel free to hit the look below the video to see how you can get involved with some of the things that I am doing, and have an awesome one. I'll talk to you soon.